sir, please. I understand almost everybody is hungry. It's close to dinner time, but where's the energy? Can we please have a huge round of applause for sir? His achievements are definitely to be celebrated and honored. We now request Mr. Ratan Kesh, Executive Director and COO, Bandhan Bank, to hand over this beautiful bouquet from Flowers for You to Shri Jayanta Roy, please. And of course, we have gift hampers from ITC's, Hindustan Sweets, Anuria, and also a gift voucher from Shri Balaji Panthishala. And last but not the least, we have the commemorative BCC&I memento for Jayanta sir. Thank you so much for what an evening it has been. But I'm really looking forward to this fireside chat.
Good evening. Good evening. Sir, I'll start off with a question, a very obvious question. How does it feel to win this Heritage Legacy Award? And what does this award mean for Peerless?
প্রথমে সবাইকে নমস্কার, শ্রদ্ধা, শুভেচ্ছা। I think this is a win for 20th century Peerless Bravehearts. As you have seen in this AV, mainly my grandfather was the founder, Sri Radhesham Roy, and his two sons were the architect, my uncle, Sri B.K. Roy, and obviously my father, Sri S.K. Roy. And this is a moment of gratitude. That's the emotion I have. And the memory that comes to my mind is exactly 2 years back in February 2024 at Victoria Memorial. There was Kolkata Literary Meet. And we launched a book, Being Peerless. It was edited by Sri D.N. Ghosh, ex-State Bank of India chairman. And in the last page of that book, there is a favorite poem of my uncle, of Rabindranath Thakur. It says, "Torikhani baite gele, majhe majhe tufan mele. তা বলে হাল ছেড়ে দেওয়া যাবে না ভাই, যাবে না ভাই। আমরা ভয় করব না ভাই, ঘরে করব না." I think that's the emotion I have at this moment.
Continue with that. Could you share the key indicators that set Peerless apart from other businesses, like the element that ensured your longevity and continued relevance through the years?
This 21st century Peerless, the consumer-facing business are, as you have seen in the video, it's healthcare, hospitality, real estate, with the focus of growth, profitability, and sustainability. But this evaluation from 20th century Peerless to 21st century Peerless has been on one core pillar. And we have not forgotten that pillar. And that is the core value of doing what is right, not easy. At this moment, I think this mindfulness and becoming internalized to this is the secret of Peerless's lifespan and health span. Let me give an example. 18 months back, for the convenience of consumers, we introduced a one-click Peerless One, where today doctor's appointment, booking to a hotel, Ahili Renesa appointment of booking of restaurant, even skilling advices for Peerless Skill Academy, financial advisory through broking, philanthropy, volunteering, and even football club development of the youth. All is now available in a single click. And this shift from Purono Peerless to Puro Peerless, it has taken us 18 months, but the impact is today 35 lakh customers in 18 months has visited that website. So that has been our hallmark. Continuously renew yourself with what is relevant, with an aggressive marketing strategy and visibility.
Thank you, because this can be a mantra for a lot of us. Question. Most business stumbles with the succession changes. It's a very common thing when succession changes, business gets hampered. The Peerless is a 93-year-old company. It started with your grandfather, then your uncle, your father, now you and your sister looking after the hotel business. So my question to you is, how does Peerless and how successfully has Peerless navigated through these succession changes? And on a personal level, how have you dealt with the legacy and how does it feel, or what's your experience to be working with in tandem with a sibling?
অনেকগুলো প্রশ্ন। Let me try. I think corporate governance. Corporate governance has seasoned in Peerless, meaning corporate governance এর ফলটা না পাকতে শুরু করেছে. It started in July 1996 when this professionalization of the board happened. Like chairman of State Bank, chairman of Hindustan Liver, ENY partner, all became independent directors. And what it happens in a family-run business, the role of the promoter, they help you to decide what choice will you take. Because each choice has a payoff. Let me give an example. A promoter can play either one of the three roles. First, he can be totally passive. I will just be a shareholder and I will come once in a year, and rest is empowered. Second is, he can be as a non-executive director and he will visit only in the board meetings once in a quarter. And third is, he is an owner-manager, the business executive. For Peerless, since 1996, we have taken the third choice, owner-manager. Now, how it helps in succession planning? If you have a liberated independent directors in the board, they bring two value addition. Number one, a family member is not a chairman of the board. So the discussions are objective and they raise the quality of conversation. Specifically, I can give an illustration on matters, on sensitive matters like related party transactions. There is much more objectivity, whether it's an arm's length. Second value addition, what they do is, for each managing director, there is a strong performance appraisal once in 6 months, based on a balanced scorecard. And then a nomination remuneration committee chairman who does that He raises your performance by coaching, by mentoring. Like for my example, I can give executive presence, have humility, but have a razor-sharp edge. Third, which in 21st century we have started doing, it will take 2 more years, is developing a family constitution. What I mean is, in a family-run business, business flourishes if family is united. Now for that, there must be a forum যেখানে মন খুলে কথা বলা যায়. And there are best practices available because these 3 are 3 different concentric circles. Shareholder, manager, board member. Now imagine if for 30 years, from 1996 to 2026, if you are in part of the process, what will be the outcome? So to summarize, yes, navigating succession is not a cakewalk, but it is neither impossible. If you have a right third umpire who is really neutral, like an independent director, if you have a performance coach, and if you have a forum where all family members can share their views, and if you start it early, Peerless has shown that প্রজন্মের পর প্রজন্ম যায় হে আমার দেশ সেবার ব্রতে আলো জালুক প্রাণের Peerless.
It's really been 10 minutes of enriching conversation, and at least for me, it's been an honor, and I think for everyone, and on behalf of the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I thank you for sharing your thoughts and your time, sir. Thank you so much.
নমস্কার, সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকুন. Thank you so much. It's an honor and privilege to be here.